I think it's beyond measurable value to be able to communicate with families, some that I'll never see, some that will see me once maybe, or hear me once.
Welcome to Heirloom Video, where we specialize in preserving heritage. An heirloom video celebrates the lives and the unique stories that are your family's heritage.
Making this video is so important to me because I would like to leave the history of our family through my eyes, with my children and grandchildren and so forth. What a rich experience that will be for them to have this.
This is a great opportunity for me to express all the things I remember at this age. You have never heard this part of my life.
My first real job was the telephone company, and I became a telephone operator with where you plug in the wires and plug people in. And when I would get bored, I would plug in Chicago and New York, and I'd ring both of them. And the New York would say, New York, and Chicago would say, Chicago, and she'd say, this is New York. Did you call me Chicago? And she'd say, no, you called me New York. And they would get in this big, huge fight, and I would sit in Salt Lake City and listen. I could have lost my job.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
The line chief come up and said, Milt, you know there's something fell out in the range? I said, yes, a UFO. So I want 5 of your ground crew. He said, I want them right now. Have them to fall in here now. I'll take them over, and we're going to pick up everything of the debris. The bodies have been collected. They're in the freezer in the base hospital. My buddy, 5 guys went, and they come back. They talked for 2 weeks to everybody on my crew about what they did, and this was a world-shaking event, you know. Had a briefing one day, and I went to it, was invited, and he said, I'm going to tell you a little about this UFO that we have recovered and the bodies and all of that. And he said, look, this is a piece of the metal off of the UFO skin, as he called it. It was about 12 inches square, piece of aluminum. Intelligence officer took it and just squished it up real tight like this and held it like this. And we were surprised, you know, a piece of aluminum doing that. Then he had let it out, and it fell on the table and just went out smooth, no wrinkles, nothing, right there, just like he had it originally.
And I would go up for the Saturday kids' movies. It was noisy. Kids are running around screaming and hollering. Couldn't wait for that serial because it would always end at a very precarious point. So you're left hanging till the next week.
Heirloom Video will help you organize the photos and mementos to include in your own personal documentary. When you're organized and ready, a skilled professional production team will come to your home and create an interview environment that will complement the storytelling and the storytellers. From the interview material, we'll create a customized presentation of your story and deliver that story to you on DVD. Your story is important to tell, and the story of your family is important to share. Heirloom Video, for families who value heritage.